All right, guys, we're off on our trip. Wish us luck. Get my decals on here. 400 new people on the way down.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going camping for a week. So we're about 3.5 hours away from our destination. We just stopped for a break. We will update you guys whenever we get closer.
Alright, good morning. It's about 6 in the morning. It's been raining since pretty much we got here yesterday. We set up in the rain. Now we're getting ready to tear down in the rain. Gonna jump in the shower. We're headed to Foley, Alabama. And hopefully better weather a little bit. I think it's still forecasted for rain, but no big deal. We're making the best of it. Like torrential downpours overnight, most of the night, thunderstorms and all that good stuff. So hopefully we're not going into it the whole time, but that's all right if it does. We'll make the best of it. Driving around today, man.
Giving it time to warm up. Gonna get a few things while we're out and about. Give it time to warm up, then let you guys go back and play and swim. Far enough in that it's not gonna
Wave at us.
Hey.
You get a bunch of good ones? Huh? Did you like the beach today?
I did. It was really, the sand was really, like, real soft.
It was like sugar sand.
Yeah. It was nice. It wasn't, it warmed up a little bit for us. That was nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty chilly at first.
The girls had fun.
Yeah. Lots of good seashells for late in the day.
Yeah, yeah. So we're back out at our campsite and, well, at the campground, and the girls are
on their way around the lake to get a pedal boat that's all the way on the other side. So hopefully in a minute they'll be over here and we can get a better look at it. It's just like riding a bike. You've been doing it for the last 4 days. So they got a couple kayaks and some paddle boards, stand-up paddle boards that we can rent too. Well, it's not even a rent thing. It's more of a come and get a paddle and just so they know they're out.
Whoa, that's cool. Look at the back.
Yeah, that's how it's steered.
Look at the dog out there.
I call it after you.
We are 8 feet from the dock.
How about we just go back? Somebody turn back.
We're giving the neighbors a show up there. Well, there's our dock. We're 15 feet now and doing donuts all the way out.
Okay, no, keep going then. You got it.
This is not fun. I mean, at least we made it.
Yeah!
Yeah, we got it. See?
Woo!
Look, my hands are wrinkled.
Sitting out there on the bench. What are you getting?
Pralines and cream.
And a cup of coffee.
2 scoops and a cup, please.
A cup?
Yes. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Want some?
No, I don't.
A big chunk of. I said my poop's gonna be different colors.
That's weird.
Those are nail planes.
Yeah.
Is it good? Lima, is it good? Okay. Alright, good morning. We're getting ready to leave this morning. I'm just gonna walk around for a minute. The girls are finishing up, getting ready before I can unhook all the sewer and stuff. But I was just gonna give you a quick overview of this campground that we stayed at. They've got a nice little pond. I don't know, it's probably 1.5 acres or so, maybe 2 acres. And they got a nice little swimming pool with a slide, couple slides, and they had some like a splash pad kind of thing. They turned that on for a couple days. It's a little chilly today, as you can see. I'm in a hoodie, but for the money that we spent on it, I would say we're definitely gonna come back when we come back down here. We've priced some other ones. And for the money, this is probably, for the money in the area, this is probably one of the better ones. I did have one scheduled for Panama City Beach, and it was cheaper. It was on the beach, but we did look at some in the area that were on the beach as well, and that were cheaper, and they were kind of rough looking. So we decided to stay here. The whole park is paved. Every campsite is a rock lot with kind of curbs on the side, and every one of them has a concrete patio. We really enjoyed it. They chauffeured us to the site, and then every one of them kind of looks like this too, which is kind of rare for us to be able to hook up sewer like that. But for being so short, if you got a 17B, you kind of know the struggle. But all of them are pretty much the same. Most of the poles have a little light. Ours does too. I guess I just didn't turn it on. But this was a pretty nice site. We will definitely be back when we come down here. I've already talked to the ladies. They said anytime. It looks like a pretty new site. The whole thing looks pretty new, but actually it's a few years old, which just tells you how well it's been maintained. I know they had a storm down here in 2020. I think it was Hurricane Sally or something, and I don't know if that's why a lot of the stuff is new, but the infrastructure would definitely be old, and the concrete would be old or very unkept. But this is a pretty good one, so I do recommend coming down here. It's Ahoy RV Resort, especially if you got little kids. The girls made friends almost instantly, and like I said, really nice. All the people that were here were really nice, and just the other campers were nice. Everybody was courteous. Nobody drove through here like a crazy person, so the girls got to ride their bikes a lot. They pretty much lived on them whenever we weren't going. So if they weren't at the pool, they were riding their bikes. So again, definite recommendation. I'm going to tell the ladies inside that you know how much we appreciate their hospitality, and how nice everybody was. So but that's pretty much it for this one. We've got a harvest host tonight. It's a farm. We don't typically drink, and so the breweries and wineries are a little bit lost on us, but we will do the farm thing. So probably several of them. But I'm gonna finish loading up, and we're gonna hit the road. Get your bikes out.
We'll pop you out here.
We'll meet you at the house. Well, I guess that's one good thing about having a camper in a traffic jam. You can stop and go to the bathroom whenever you want to and not really lose your place in line. So, what's it been? Am I like 2 hours in this stuff already today? I think so. Alright, so let's wrap this video up real fast. Thanks for following us along. Sorry there wasn't more footage. We didn't get anything from our harvest host. We stayed at Sullivan Creek Ranch in Vinemont, Alabama. It was a beautiful little farm. They had a super nice entrance when you pulled up there. But the reason I don't have any footage from any of the farm was we got there after 12 and a half hours of driving from the south side, the south edge of Alabama, almost to the north side. And I say almost because we were still like an hour into Alabama, and it took us 12 and a half hours to get that far. Traffic was terrible, and it was super late at night when we got there. But that's not saying that our harvest host was bad. When we pulled in there and parked, you could see the night sky forever, and it was so beautiful. And you just don't get night skies like that where we're from. It was so clear. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. You could hear coyotes howling in the distance. There was cows mooing. It was really cool to be out there at night. And then we had to get up really early first thing in the morning, so we didn't get to really talk to the owners or anything. I did talk to them on the phone. They were perfectly fine with us coming in. Typically when you do a harvest host, you participate in their store that they have, whether it's a winery and you're buying wine or cheese, brewery, you're buying beer or some sort of paraphernalia from there. Not paraphernalia, souvenirs or whatever. But they, at the time we went, they were out of stock on all their beef, which was fine, and they were fine with us still staying and not participating. Apparently they have hiking trails, biking trails, and what we saw of the grounds was very nice. So I can't give you a full recommendation on Sullivan Creek Farms, but what we saw in the hour of actual consciousness there, when we weren't sleeping, it looked to be a really nice farm. But like I said, they were super hospitable. For no more than what we were there. If we get a chance to get back down there, I would love to stay there. As far as the whole trip, it took us, we were in the truck for 24 hours. The whole drive from the house to Foley, Alabama is 13 hours from my house, according to Google Maps. So you figure a little bit slower on the drive because you're hauling a trailer, which we understand, and then stops along the way. So we figured it was going to be 15 total hours with gas and just going a little bit slower because of the camper. We did not, definitely did not figure 24 hours. But we survived, and if there were any accidents, I really hope that everybody was okay. But we never really saw anything that was the actual holdup in each of the traffic jams that we were in. We can't wait to get back out there. We're really waiting for the weather to kind of clear back up. It's been super windy, and then it's been cold, and then it's been warmer but windy again, and then back to cold. So the weather's kind of been flip-flopping on us, and we haven't really been able to peg down a place or a date to go yet. But we'll probably stay a little closer to home and not a 13-hour drive away. But we did learn some lessons on this one. So hopefully you guys followed us along on Instagram to see the fun that we were having. If you haven't and you are on Instagram, follow our page. It's Small Family Big Dreams, just like our title here. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all the notifications. Thanks for following us along, and we'll see you on the next one.